I just got a notification. What? I got a notification. The new XRT is in the shop.
Holy crap!
We also got Chipotle for Trent, so let's go in.
Hey, how's it going, Joe? Trade your burrito for that new XRT.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. There you are.
See you later.
Have a good day.
Seems like a fair deal.
He did it.
He did it?
He traded it for a burrito.
Let's go. Oh.
It's a little big.
Oh, yeah, no, this is definitely a hazard.
Get ready because
Today's video is gonna be big. Well, guys.
welcome.
This thing is giant, so I think we should get it out of the box.
We needed a crane to put it in here. Here it is, first opening. There it is. Oh, a bunch of foam.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Let's see if we can do it. Okay, just go for it. Just go. Oh!
Holy
Oh
smoke.
my.
Here's two tires. Where's the rest of them?
Fell. Okay, go ahead, pull that plastic. Not a speck of dust on it. Oh, wait, never mind, there is.
Oh, we gotta undo the clips for the rest.
Get this plastic off. Look at that.
That's actual hood scoop, like it goes for real.
We've got
Loop.
not one, but two functional hood scoops on the
Whoa.
body.
Look at that.
This thing is definitely a racing X-Max. It's like the X-Max and the Sledge had a baby. This
It
thing
is called an XRT. Does that mean race truck? I don't know.
I actually never thought about that, but it definitely is a race truck. And X, we have found out, stands for 5 or 5th
It's
scale.
like the Roman numeral 5. Just thought of it.
Look at that, though. That thing looks absolutely crisp.
You gotta
Like-
see these new tires. Holy cow, they're sweet. Look at this new tread pattern.
Now, these tires are the brand new design from TRAXXAS. These are called
Oh, wow.
Gravix tires.
Stiff.
These tires resist ballooning a lot because they're race tires, which allows you to go faster on the road.
With greater control and stability. This thing got a 1275 kV motor.
Yeah, it does. Actually, on the box, if you look, so you can see it says 1200, but actually it's a 1275 kV motor, which is a different motor than they have from any other car.
They're undervaluing the thing.
Thing.
Oh look, it has nuts.
Well, good.
They're the junky ones we've talked about 100 times.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Throw them away and get the siped one.
These ones with the little notches, instead of like the siping blades that go all the way around it,
We gotta have some.
those
around
are
here.
way worse. They come off a
They
lot.
come loose, like on the e-Revo, they come loose every time we drive it.
But look at how pristine and crisp that looks. That looks absolutely beautiful. Now, these are just like fake little LEDs, and then I was reading the specs and I was like, oh, it has LEDs because it said that. It's just the LEDs on the ESC.
They look like LEDs.
Yeah. This does come with the clipless body system, which makes it
Oh, look
so
what I
much
found.
easier.
It was amongst the trash.
That's insane. That's easy. I thought it would be like up inside the body there, but it's just that right there. You just pull this. That unlatches the body. That's really cool. Really
If these
easy
are
as well.
nuts in a sack, is that a nut sack?
No, this is a family-friendly channel.
Are these directional? They are.
They are.
Gotta get that right, folks.
Many people are like, oh, it's got the same wing as the Sledge. No, you can see right here, even though this is like absolutely trashed, this wing does look a little bit different than this one. I thought this one looked mechy, but this one looks very mechanical.
It's Sledge-like, but it's way bigger.
It is a lot bigger. This is a 5th scale
This
race
has
truck.
4 points that it's screwed down to.
Where this one only has 2, and it has this little...
One wheel on.
They can't fit it in the box with the wheels on. Pretty sure shipping would be a lot more if they had a bigger box than that. So this truck has the same width as the X-Max with the wide kit, which is 22 3/8 inches. This is actually the same control arms as the X-Max wide kit. As you can see, they're the same.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really nice of TRAXXAS to do it, because you know TRAXXAS likes to make money, but they're the same part. They're interchangeable, which is really nice.
Really nice, especially if you own both machines. Look at how low it is compared to the X-Max. Can you see that?
Yeah, you can see definitely. It's a low CG X-Max. It's built for racing, but I do not doubt that this thing can bash like crazy.
It'll bash, but those tires aren't exactly perfect, probably, for...
No. I would like to see it with some X-Max sledgehammers on it. That would be really, really cool.
You're going to have quite the downforce with this huge wing.
Yeah, and this thing, it's a little bit, like, bendy and flimsy.
Look at this thing. It doesn't budge.
It is sturdy. That thing is on there really well.
These arms are the cold...
Yeah, these arms are made for the cold weather, so they're not going to be snapping like old TRAXXAS parts do.
And GTX racing shocks.
Yeah, let's look
these up. Should we pop the hood on this baby? The thing is off.
Yeah,
I'll tell
really
you
easy.
what. They need to do this to the X-Max. How many of you guys drive yours and the lid flies off every time you jump it?
Yeah, this isn't a stock TRAXXAS body. This is actually a Proline Brute body. This is...
However, the skeleton is the same.
So right away I can see that this looks very similar to the X-Max. Let's just pop this hood off. This part looks very similar to this part right here on the back as well.
This is interesting to me. Like this goes under here like 100 miles.
Yeah, it comes out the other side as
I
well.
was curious what the X-Max body would look like on here. Would it work? These bumpers are using that circular donut cushion shape.
You can see this is a really dirty rustler, but you can see that on the wheelie bar, it does have that same oval, like squishy design like that. Supposedly that's to like brace against impact, and so that bounces back. But this would always break. This would always break.
Shatter all the time.
We've spent a lot of money on those, and we found out that if you just fill it up, like put something under
Fill it with your favorite goop.
We use marine goop or like amazing
plumber's
goop too.
Marine goop.
It's all back there.
Automotive goop works, but you have to tape it off and put toothpicks in where the screw holes are, and then you just fill it with glue and leave it sit for a week. And that thing has never broke. So that's on the front and the rear.
That would be a great modification to do to your XRT. One thing that I wanna point out is that it's got 2 fans on the motor with these machined heat sinks. It's going all around the motor.
Doesn't it look like a V8?
It does. It looks like a V8 motor.
Like valve covers?
Yeah.
Just gotta stick a supercharger on the top.
That looks... Get a blower on there.
Yeah. Well, the X-Max is dual fan also, but it's laid out way different. See, it's 2 fans under this whole thing. Where this one, they put 2 single fans and a much larger heatsink. It's like all the way around the motor.
It goes all the way around the motor. From down here, it goes all the way around, which is really awesome. It is a little long for it.
The tail fin looks kind of cool that way, though. I don't know.
A little long for it, though. It doesn't go all the way back. But on the X-Max with the XRT body, that looks really cool.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit on there, though, because you need their new clipless design, which is awesome, by the way. Thank you, TRAXXAS. It runs the 6700 mAh batteries, same as the X-Max.
So I'd say to get you running, if you wanted to get running with this car, it's going to be around $1,500.
If you don't have batteries.
If you don't have a battery and a charger. For us, this is $9.99 at the TRAXXAS website, but $1,500 with a battery and a charger. We like the EasyPeak Live dual charger just because it's really helpful having the live so that you can see all the cells of your battery and see how it works. I'm so glad they have the clipless body system on that because it's a race truck. You're going to have to do some pit stops, and if you need to take the body off, it's going to be a lot faster.
A lot nicer to get that off quick. I love those rims. Jeez, they're cool.
Yeah, these are the new Gravix
Have you
tires.
seen the new inserts for the sledge? They have an insert in a different rim package.
A completely different rim package. That's $65 on the TRAXXAS website. I'll put the part number up there.
Very cool looking. You can put different colors inside of it. And
Yeah. Then you can see these GTX race shocks. They kind of look like X-Max shocks, but obviously
they're
they're
as
not.
big around as an X-Max shock, but they're shorter.
So I think it's really a mix between a Max shock and an X-Max shock. It's got the length of a Max shock, but the thickness, like the diameter of an X-Max shock, because you can see those are a lot longer.
But this is more monster truck. This is more low slung racing stability, able to drive fast, hit corners.
But I would love to see this thing with these tires on it and then bash it. I think that would be awesome, because then it would just be like the Sledge is a better e-Revo, and I think this would just be an even better Sledge.
The only thing is that with it being the shock's not so tall, you're going to slap that chassis on the ground a lot.
One thing though is that the Sledge has an aluminum chassis, whereas this has just a plastic bottom chassis. It's not aluminum.
It has the X-Max, you know, plastic. The X-Max design, just like the Max. Here's the Max you want to show. The Max is the best truck they've ever built as far as we're concerned. The thing just never breaks. It's awesome, but it's built the same style as this.
The thing with the
So
Sledge,
this thing is going to be very durable.
the thing with the Sledge is that if this bends, there's no going back.
Yeah, the aluminum chassis, if it gets bent, you're bent.
Our buddy had one, and it got ran over by a Ford F-250 like twice. One tire went over it, and one tire went over it again.
Yep.
And it's bent. You can't bend it back. It's not bent very much. It's just like slightly.
Just enough so that it looks a little off.
A little off. But it's bent, and it's not going back. Whereas plastic, that could just bounce back.
Yeah, like if you've ever seen any of our slow-mo videos or something that we've done where we hit a jump and then it lands.
If you land like this.
Yeah, the plastic just, it looks so bad, like it's gonna bust.
Yeah, like the wheel is gonna be like up here.
Yep.
It's like up here, but then it goes back and it's fine. TRAXXAS plastic is by far the best. I've seen Arma plastic, I've seen Losi plastic, TRAXXAS plastic. I don't know what they do to it. It is so...
It's in the sauce, man.
It's so versatile. This is a very sturdy roll cage as well. You can see this, I'm like squeezing it. It's not bending very much, whereas if you squeeze the X-Max one, it's like very bendy.
Yeah.
It's like... bleh.
It's sturdy, but it's very bendy, where that one is more rigid.
Rigid, I think it's because, you know, it's got more... It's not just like circle.
It's not just
like that.
round, yeah.
It's like square. It's got a square.
Boom.
Done.
Ready to
Easy.
race.
Now, let's see how fast it is to get it off. Go.
That's
That's
nice.
so nice. I struggled a little bit because I didn't know where that was, but...
Yeah, but as you get more familiar with the truck.
So as you can see, there's just little tabs, and you just pull those. You can feel them, they're textured. You just pull that with your finger.
Yep.
And that will let it go. So what do you think your favorite feature, they've got a lot of new features. What do you think your favorite one is?
I really like the hood scoops.
Yeah, me too. It looks really aggressive, actually functioning.
You could put some LEDs in there even.
I would say my favorite thing is either the clipless body or these new rims. I love those rims.
Yep, they are kind of a classic look, aren't they? So this thing is really aggressively tuned for more Clarkson.
It's actually tuned for...
More Clarkson. Speed and power!
It's tuned, the ESC is tuned differently than an X-Max, where this...
Oh, nice to meet you.
Max, where this is built for like off-roading and, you know...
This thing's for jumping buildings, come on.
Yeah, this thing is built for speed and power and durability. So
yeah,
it's
like
not
dirt
quite the
roads,
same.
sand, it's gonna be amazing.
I bet.
Oh, this is metallic blue, look at this. It's metallic.
That's a pretty blue. Right
They're
there.
copying us. We did it on the Max, now they're copying us.
We did it on our 72 or 79 Ford body.
Yep.
So one more size comparison. That's the Sledge. That's the e-Revo. And there's the race truck. Looks like an absolute beast.
If you line them up.
The e-Revo looks so simple and cute and fun.
Beep, beep.
Even though it is a beast, it's just...
It's crazy, it's 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's an awesome vehicle, but it does break a lot.
Better on road. Anyway, guys, let's jump right into a montage.
We had a heck of an unboxing today, didn't we?
We sure did. This thing looks like an absolute beast. It totally dominates the eRevo 2.0 and the Sledge. This thing is a ready-to-race race truck. I think it would do really good bashing though as well. If you want to see that, be sure to like and comment down below what you thought of our video. Also subscribe and
Ring the bell!
so you do not miss another one of these awesome videos. We're coming out with the TRX4Ms really soon.
Very soon.
Anyway guys, we hope you liked that video and we hope we'll see you in the next one. 3x7 Outdoors signing right out.
Bye for now.
Also, a little sneak peek. We're making progress on the track. Something big is happening.
Very big.
Do not miss that series.